Hello, good morning. Um, just wanted to, my husband is right behind. And okay, looks like I'm live now. So good morning, everyone. My name is Kara, one of the co-founders of Y Color. We are a mobile application that matches for the relationship of mentorship. So we match mentees to mentors. And we also allow for mentorship to happen on the app as well. So I just decided to pop on here. This is very impromptu, um, just to kind of talk about our platform and stress the importance of what we do. For those that may have questions or confusion about what we do, Um, we are a platform of helpers. So we have a platform of professional helpers that are um, here that are there to um, help you with your professional growth, right, and development. What makes us unique is that the platform is on an app. So it's not something you don't have to sign in to a website. Um, you don't have to search and to find mentors on the internet. It allows you the convenience of having the mentors right there waiting on you and then being able to select the mentor of your choice. So just like on BetterHelp, where you can be instantly connected to a counselor, or if you wanted to search on the platform for a counselor, you could. And then you could have the counseling on the app. This is the exact same concept, but with mentors. And so there's no question about the fact that these people, these mentors or skillpreneurs, as we like to affectionately call them, because they're multidimensional, multi-skilled individuals, they are there to help and support you if you want the help and the support. Now, sometimes we have to come to terms with the fact that even though we know we need help, we don't, we're not ready for it, right? A lot of times people seek out things because they're window shopping. And there's nothing wrong with window shopping. People window shop all the time. People, you go to the store and, you know, you're not really looking for anything, but you're open to whatever you'll find. Um, it's the same thing with window shopping for mentors. You're not sure if you want mentorship, but you're kind of like, on the internet, on social media. Um, if you come across a mentor that's interesting to you, then you might, seek them out, or you may not. But window shopping is a thing. Um, our platform is for people who are actively searching for mentors. So they're already in the activation phase of their lives where they recognize that there's room for improvement. And when it comes to their finances, when it comes to where they are with their career or their business. And so they're over window shopping. They're not window shopping anymore. They're now in the process of selection, looking and selecting a mentor. So those are the people we really serve, right? We want people that are invested, that are, I don't want to say desperately in need, but are definitely um, very interested in getting a mentor because they actively have a problem that they need to solve. So those are the mentees, sorry, those are the type of mentees that we're looking for. And our platform allows them to go somewhere where, rather than going to this big mall of places that where they can find different things, that's what I call the internet, the mall, right? The super mall. um, where you just can find a bunch of different things at the same time, whether it's a mentor, whether it's a coach, whether it's just entertainment, whether it's community, whatever, right? We're not the super mall. We are the specialty store, right? We're like the Radio Shack, right? Where if you're looking for electronics, you can come and you can find that one specific thing, right? We are a place where you can go to find a mentor. If you're actively seeking that and you don't want to go on the internet because you don't trust it, or you don't want to go on social media because it's just, you know, you have to dig through the junk drawer to try to find the right person. You want to be able to go somewhere where it's like a Mentors R Us. Remember Toys R Us, where you could go and you could find toys. Those kind of specialty stores have gone kind of out the window now that you have, all these big box players like Amazon and things like that, and eBay and all that. But some people, I know I used to love those kind of specialty stores because I didn't have to rack my brain in trying to find that one thing in places where they sold so many other things. I could just go where I wanted to go to get the thing I wanted to get and move and be out. So our community is a community of helpers, people actively invested in helping and growing budding professionals, people starting out in their business or career, or maybe even mid-level professionals, people that have come to a point where they've been, stuck in the same position, same job for too long, and they're now looking to move into management, but they don't know how to navigate that. Or they have a business, but the business isn't growing. It's at a standstill, and they want to know how to grow that business, and they need support, and they need an accountability partner and an advisor. Um, so that's how we are different. Okay. And also we're a place where you can have the mentorship on the app. So you don't have to exchange personal cell phone numbers or email addresses and wait for snail mail to come in. You have a place where you can have all your communication and correspondence with that person while creating some a distance, in terms of them not having complete and total access to you. So this not just benefits you as a mentee, but also as a mentor. If you don't want someone to have your personal cell or your email address, and I mean, people can still find those things on the internet, but if you don't want that information, to be, in everybody's hands, right? And you want some distance to create some distance between you and your mentees, then you can use our app and our technology to create that distance. So, yeah, that's the difference too. Is that we allow for them, so you don't have to do the administrative stuff that most mentors have to do that use our application. You don't have to set up a Google Meets or a Teams or a Zoom. You don't have to, or have a premium account for any of those because, after a certain point, you can't go over 45 minutes, right? You don't, for the free accounts, you don't have to, um, you know, keep track of how many times, you're meeting with these folks or when you're meeting with these folks. You don't have to have a Calendly set up or, manage your schedule, all of that. The app does all of that for you. Okay. But what I want to say to anyone that's interested in getting mentorship, um, we are not for those that are interested. We are for those, like I said, that are actively searching. If you're actively searching for a mentor and you don't want to sift through a million different things that are actively going on the internet to find a mentor, you just want to go one place and get your needs met, we are for you. And one thing I will say is the mentors on our platform are very invested. They are. They are showing up to the many career fairs so that you can have meet and greets with them. They are, um, creating pitch videos so that you can get to know them more and their personality. So they're actively trying to, help people, and they're waiting for the right, person, a person that is, like I said, invested in the process to come along their way. And I'm sure it could be you, right? Um, if you are willing and ready, right? And I don't believe in dragging people to water. Um, because they're not going to drink, as they say, right? People have to find their own motivation. You can motivate them, but at the end of the day, it's a person's choice whether or not they decide to make a decision. And if they have some barriers or some things that are holding them back, that are known or unknown, there's no amount of talking that you're going to do. That's why we do our lives for like 15, 20 minutes, because I'm never going to oversell you. I'm just letting people know who we are for, and who our customers are. But our mentors are there, they're willing, they're able, they come with a wealth of knowledge. It's just a matter of them getting in front of the right person. And that's what we're trying to do, is get people in front of the right people. And we don't mean to be dismissive. We don't mean to be exclusive, but we know what works and what doesn't. And so, if this sounds like you, if this sounds like, the type of person you are, if you're an action oriented person, you're ready to pull the trigger on getting a mentor, do know our community of professional helpers are there. They're ready and they're willing. And if you want to join our app, and it's white collar, not white collar professional, I'm going to put the app links in the chat. If you're ready to pull the trigger, you want to be able to access our mentor marketplace so that you can connect with mentors. I'm going to put in the chat, um, or as I like to fondly call them, professional helpers. I'm going to put in the chat where you can connect with us. Second. So here are the app links. We're on Google Play Store. We're on Apple App Store. So there are the links for you if you are actively looking for a mentor, and our platform sounds like a good fit for you. It is white collar, white without the H. I have the app links in there. If you want to get some more information before you pull the trigger because you have some questions, then let me text you. You can text us, and then I can text you guys back and answer any questions that you may have. Text mentorship to 1-877-892-8868. And that's a wrap. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week and a great weekend. And, and do take care. All right. Bye bye.